Hello, everybody. Forza Horizon 5, Fanatec CSL direct drive wheel. We are just setting up right now our live, and we're going to be covering today and reviewing and sharing my reactions to another OG car pack, and this car pack is called the European Automotive car pack. So this is the European Automotive car pack, and I am gonna test out all 4 cars in it right now. So on the screen right now, you're in vertical right now, so you're not seeing everything, but here's what you got. We've got the 2020 Automotive Pininfarina Battista. So Battista is the first car. We'll start with that one, so you'll be able to see it on the screen as soon as I get into it, but I just wanted to go over all the cars first here. The second one we got is a Continental GT convertible. This is a 2021 Bentley. And then next up is one of my favorite looking sedans. It is a Jaguar. It's a 2019 Jaguar XE-SV Project 8. Comes in at Performance Class S1. The convertible, the Bentley Continental GT, came in at Performance Class A. And then the Battista, which I believe is an electric car, came in at S2 928. So definitely the fastest of the 3 so far. And then our last one right here, another classic, a lot of people's favorite, the Hammer Wagon. This is the Mercedes-Benz AMG Hammer Wagon from 1987. So we're going to try all these out. I already have downloaded these cars, and I made a video a long time ago when this car pack originally came out. So I have already tuned some of these cars. We're going to go ahead and hop into the first one, the Automotive Battista, and we'll just go through and see what kind of setups I got on them. And if we need to change the setups, we'll change them. But first, let's hop in with whatever we got stock right now. All right, so let's start by going to the garage, sort them out. We'll go to the right there, Automotive. All right, so the car is a really nice looking car. I do have it upgraded to rating S982, but it is a car that already came in at S2. All right, while we're here, before we get into anything else, let's look at car mastery. It did come with 2 wheel spins. That's what I like. I appreciate when you buy a car pack that all the cars have some sort of a reward built into them, right? You're paying for it, you might get a little treat with it. That's always nice. So we've got that with the Battista. All right, and that's what the car looks like. It looks real nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Forza Vista. And look at this. We're gonna explode it. Look at those doors opening up sideways. The front doesn't open. The rear has this just the rear window hatch, but that's about it. Nothing else. All right, everything else is locked away. And here's what it looks like when you hop in. Right, look at that. Wow, we can implode it, close the doors so we can have a good look around. Yep, very electric, very electric. Okay, this is what it looks like. Look at that Battista written down in italicized font. Very stylish, very cool. Nice screens on either side of the steering wheel. It's a beauty. All right, overall looks beautiful. There's a couple of flags down there. That's pretty cool also. All right, and then we got a few gauges over here, numbers, buttons to press and click and so on. So let's go ahead and take it out for a spin in the current setup. Again, this is S2, pretty maxed out. We're gonna turn on our racing setup on the wheel, and then we're gonna get it going. All right. Ooh, raining. So there we have it. Very quick, very quick. All right, let's go in. Ooh, look at those screens. Those are very cool looking screens, but very narrow front window. We're gonna just go ahead and... Woo! Woo! All-wheel drive in this particular setup. 135. It feels real fast. Okay, feels real fast. Woo! Sounds like an airplane. We're at 200 miles per hour now. Woo! So planted. We're still going up real fast. 241 before I press the brakes. Very grippy. Wow. Okay, so this might be one of my favorite electrics in this game. Already, I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. Very quick. It's better than the Regira, the Koenigsegg Regira. Regira is a little bit different. It's not simply electric. It's got, you know, a little something else going on with it. It's like a hybrid type of a situation. But man, this thing feels real good.
But the next Horizon arcade event will
wow.
begin shortly.
So we're at 245, 255, 260, 268, 272. 274. Wow, man. Look at this. Ooh, 1900. And it's still flying through the dirt. Okay, really cool. Really nice. I like it a lot. All right, a fun electric car. Doesn't have any special modes or anything, though. All right, so I'm looking. Some of the electrics in here have dual speed sort of a setup, but this one doesn't. It's just one and only gear, if you want to call it that. Speed, I guess, is a more accurate way of saying it. There's only one speed, and that's all you get. There's no other, you know, putting the roof down or anything like that. There's none of that. But it's a very grippy all-wheel drive system right here. It's very nice. I'm going very fast and not really realizing it. It felt really fast from the cockpit, but it's not feeling as fast when you're on the road. In this view, wow. Okay, 170 I was going at. That's fast. Okay, we got to the stadium real fast, and you can see, right? So that's how quick it is. Like, I feel like I just got on the road after the jump, and I'm already here at the stadium. Wow. All right, decelerates real nice. Okay, very tight and responsive handling. Only have to turn a little bit, and the car responds right away. Wow. Getting dark as usual. That's my Forza Classic experience. Every time I'm recording a video, it's immediately nighttime. Halfway through the video, maybe it'll be daytime, and then the next time I record a video, it'll also be nighttime. It's unbelievable, this game. I wish I could just choose my day in this game. Okay, a little slippery but wet conditions. Let's go back in, and we're gonna obviously make it. I just have to make sure I keep it on the ground. Not really flooring it. 193 miles per hour. Wow, that might be one of the fastest kind of entries to the stadium that I've been able to do. That was very fast, and we're right there. Bong. Hit the soccer ball, and we're up out of there. Wow, real nice, real cool. Lots of good things to say about this car. I love the handling. I love the acceleration. Even at high speeds, the acceleration is incredible. Even after 200, this keeps on racing up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty incredible. All right, and the sharpness of the turns and the plantedness of the all-wheel drive, all that is really good stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the runway jump. We got a little badge here. Let me check that out too while we can. What do we got? Where's the badge? Whoa, there you go. Oh, we got a heart. All right, whatever that means. Own 600 unique cars, which is what we have now. Very nice. Wait, I got the badge, but then it didn't. What do I gotta do? Oh, okay, so I have to like get rid of the notification. I have to select it. That's weird. Okay, I got the heart now. We are looking for our runway jump, the one and only. That went real fast. I like that. All right, we're gonna fast travel out of there. And after this, we'll try our next car. I got them all written down here. We're on the dirt now, a little slippery here. Not perfect. But, you know, you don't expect to be driving this car on the dirt very much. No, I don't want to turn left. I'm going to go this way. and get to my destination like that. There you go. All right, so real cool.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, man, I'm not worried about reaching high speeds in this. I don't need to go too far back, but it is pitch black now, which I'm very annoyed about. Here we go. Get set, go. 100 miles an hour already. Speeding up like it's nothing. We're about to get to 200 already. Like, yep, 200. Just hit 200. Wow. Insane speeds. I think this might get across the river. Let's see what the aerodynamics are like. 270 is what I got to. I thought I got a good entry into the ramp. And look at that. We're going straight through. Nice glide. No off balance. Nothing. A beautiful landing. Just straight down. Very cool. All right. So this one joins our Cross the River Club. And it's fantastic. Wow. Okay, really stable car. It's incredibly stable. Doesn't feel like, especially with this upgraded tune, and it's not a big difference from the stock tune. The stock tune was at like, I think 925, 930 or something, and we got up to maybe, I don't know, 980 or something. We maxed it out, I guess, pretty much, but you know, it's a pretty good car, even stock. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and try to do a barrel. It's really stable, so the barrel should be pretty accurate if I get the right entry point onto the ramp. So let's see. Let's see if we can do a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Keep going, keep going. There you go. No. That was something interesting. And we're back in. Okay, the steering feels real nice in this, guys. All right, let's go. This time we got to do the barrel in the Battista. This is the 2020 Battista Automotive Pininfarina. Wow. Super fast. And there we have it. Look at that coffee mug over there, and we are going straight past all the traffic, almost near the end, even just doing a barrel, but we were off in our alignment and we didn't really get to the bridge. I'll try one or two more times. Let's see what we can do. Takes a little minute to kind of get a hang of the car and how it is and how it rides, how it flies, how it turns. And all that stuff has been good, but we need a couple of different attempts. Let's get in. Woo! Man, that orange interior feels like a leather interior. Looks real cool. Orange and black. And the two screens look very futuristic. And there's a third screen in the middle that I just noticed where you're showing the speed, which is cool. It's a very simple speedometer screen. Nothing fancy going on there. My gosh, this thing is awesome, guys. This is a fun drive. All right, let's get back in on the gas, or should I say on the battery, because there's no gas in here. It's electric. Very simple to drive, but that's what electrics give you. All you gotta do, like a toy, to step on it. All right, so I was a lot more aligned with the bridge this round, and guess what? Bye. Landing on the bridge, baby. We out of there. So there you have it. This is the Battista. Let me actually whip around a little bit because we got to go the other way. Man, this thing is awesome. Woo! Real dope. Alright, a fun electric to be riding in the open world in this game. Very fast. Really an adrenaline rush. Dope looking car, might I say, might I add. Very nice looking car. Oh man. Feels real good to be turning it around. And that acceleration just is everything, because when you press brakes, you know, you don't have to worry about losing too much speed. You do, but then you gain it back up very quickly. I'm at 200 miles an hour right now, 220.
Horizon
I'm just going
Arcade
really
will begin
fast, and it doesn't really,
Why not
you know,
say
feel
hello
like it. It's
to the
pretty
other
cool.
drivers whilst you wait?
So now we got our last jump where we do something crazy, something interesting, something funny. And let's see what we can do. Okay. All right. There you go. Woo! Tornadoes. That's what we like to do. And just like that. How about that? Power sliding all over the place. All right. And we out of there. So there you have it. The Batista. Very, very cool car. One of the most underrated cars in this game. It's obviously a car pack, it's a DLC, so not everybody has this car. But in the car pack so far, in the European Automotive car pack, this is definitely a highlight from the very beginning. All right, very cool looking car. Let's go and get into the next one. And I wonder which one that will be. Let's go. No, how about we just go home? Because then we'll like to do our Forza Vista. Let's go home. All right, let me look at my cheat sheet card here. The next one is the 2021 Continental GT convertible. So we're going Bentley this round. Right, let me adjust my screens a little bit here. We're going Bentley. So this is the Continental GT. All right, really cool looking car here too. I think I turned it into a drifter. Can you imagine that? A drifter, a Bentley drifter. I don't know. We might have to change that out. This is an old car pack. I haven't, gotten back to it in a long time. So it might be good. It might not have been good. I don't know. But we're about to find out right now, live. All right, let me try redeeming this. And what do we get? We got a wheel spin. Yay! Finally something good. That'll be fun. All right, let's go to Forza Vista. And we're back in. All right, there's nothing I can do to explode. So let me just try to manually. Sometimes I get the explode button. Sometimes I don't get the explode button. There you go. Pop that. Pop the doors. There you go. Can we pop? Yeah, we could open everything. So why didn't I get the explode option on my screen? That's the thing with PC, man. You get PC games. Sometimes things work right. Sometimes they don't. All right. So this is what the beauty looks like. It is a beauty. I like that purple on it, but that's not the stock color. When you get, I think it was some kind of like a gold burgundy type of a combo when we got it stock. But this white interior, this gray and white interior looks real nice. All right, let's check it out. Classic full circle Bentley steering wheel. All right, very nice. The doors are looking nice. At the top we got the convertible. There's no roof. And that's what we're talking about. All right, let's take it out for a spin. Very nice look. The front and the back both are good. Since it's already a drift setup, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on to my drift settings on my wheel. All right, all done. Let's see. Okay. What in the world? What kind of setup do I have on here right now? All right, let's see. Okay, so it drives pretty nice. Oh, there's an option to put the roof up. So that should be cool. We'll try that in a little bit. But okay, in fourth, drifting is not that great in this current setup. Let me get inside though. Look at that beautiful interior. We're going about 150 miles per hour right now. Woo! Picking up speed real fast. Nope. Oh. Let me get back out there. We got a challenging drift zone. Okay, hold up, hold up. No, this is not a good drift setup. Why do I have this on? This doesn't feel good at all. Oh yeah, it is so floppy. Nah, not good, not good. The speed was pretty good though. Driving was pretty cool, but I don't like the setup, so we're gonna go ahead and look for something better. Let's go home. Wasn't enjoying that at all. Let me go to the garage. Let's find something better. All right, we want drift. Okay, yeah, so wow. Decent setup. This is what I have. You know what? Let me check my settings first, because I feel like this is a good setup. All right, what do we got? We got 1036 horsepower. That's more than enough. And we got drift rear-wheel drive setup, so that should be fine. That's telling me that my steering might be a little bit off, so let me check my settings. Controls, input mapping, wheel. Yeah, we're in the right situation here. Everything is good. All right, I gotta check my Fanatec control panel, make sure my settings over there are good. That's the problem. My driver, I have a bad driver right now. I need to update my Fanatec wheel driver. I was just about to say, like, what is happening? Because that didn't feel like a good drift setup at all. But anyway, we're back in. I'm not going to mess with the driver right now. I'm in the middle of a live. So instead, what I'm going to try to do is just turn this into a speed demon. All right, let's do that. It's not going to drift right now because my wheel needs an update, a software update. I should have done that before starting the live, but hey, you do what you do, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan. All right, so in terms of speedy setups, we can go up to 279 miles per hour in this thing. That is a beast. 1750 horsepower. I like that. 279, 278, 269. Yeah, let's go for that. 279. Get that. Get going. Let's hop in. I'm excited. All right, so 97,000 credits later, what are we getting? Switching back to racing setting. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get to that 279, almost 280 speed. Here we go. 3, 2. Now is nothing working now? What's happening? Nothing is working. What did I do? Wait, hold on a second. Let me exit this. Exit out of this. Okay, just a quick little reset. Quick little reset. That update really threw everything off. All right, so we're back in. Yeah, my steering is in itself right now because I need that update now. But this speed right here. Okay. Not feeling very confident. The handling is not good at all right now. Woo! 100 miles an hour, but the car's sliding all over the place. This is a dangerous setup right here. Oh my gosh. Scary fast, guys. Scary fast. And the handling is not great. So if I had turned, I felt like too much, that would have gone, you know, crazy. But this one right here is probably only good for a drag sort of a setup. It does get you that speed that we want, so that's kind of nice. Woo! Very fast. So right now we're going about 180. Ooh, 200. My gosh, 225. It's accelerating so fast, guys. 252, 264, 269, 271. 271. Woo! Oh, 2,000. 2,000 feet. That's what we got. 2,000 feet. That's incredible. That was a lot. And pretty dope. So, if I can keep this car straight, though, I don't know. I don't feel confident in getting through those bends to go to the stadium. But hold on. Let's try our special feature, which is our roof. They give you a blackout screen. They don't show you the whole thing going on its own. That's annoying. All right, well, that's what it looks like. It's a dual tone sort of a roof setup. The rooftop is gray and the body of the car is a different color. So it gives you that contrast, but I don't like it. I'm down with no roof at all. Here we go. All right, back at it. Really nice, though. Speed-wise, you can't complain. Feels really fast. Feels really, really fast. Yeah, the bends, though, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Not sure if I make it. Woo! No! Oh, just scrubbed it. Oh, no. And this is that danger zone. All right, so this setup is slide all over the place, like I said. It's definitely very fast, but not a pleasant drive. And just like that, we're at the stadium. Knock down some things. There you go. Whip it around. All right, hold up. Reset my settings real quick before we go on this new adventure. Controls, input mapping, wheel. Yep, it changes it. That whole thing that happened with the upgrade or update alert messed up my whole experience. All right, but maybe this will be better. We're back to custom profile that I have set up for my wheel, and hopefully it'll drive a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. E-brake is working. Everything is good. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's also a lot of traffic all of a sudden. What happened? Look, it's just going all over the place. Did we make it? Did we make it? All right. The acceleration is real fast. It's real good because I had to slow down. I pressed brakes when I saw those 3 cars that just popped out of nowhere. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch that speed back up again after I slowed down. But hey, it was enough. I got to 165, I think, very quickly. Went up from like 120 to 165 very quickly, which was nice. And now we can try our runway jump. So that's the Bentley Continental GT convertible. Let's go down here. The usual. Fast travel. Bada bing, bada bang. All right, hold up, hold up. This is... Okay. All right. Okay, this should be better. Okay, now I can see everybody, and we're good to go. All right, here we are. This is going to be good because
200 yards.
the car's handling matters a little bit less right now because we are obviously only going to be going straight. So, hey,
Turn right.
no complaints.
In 200
We're going to
yards.
speed up, we're going to gun it, we're going to floor it, and we're going to try to get as much footage as we can on the jump. And here we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Man, that acceleration is crazy fast in this setup. Look at this. It's a heavy, heavy car, though. You could feel how heavy it is. All right, get set, go. Woo! Man, 200 miles per hour just hit. 5th gear, 230. 250. Woo! 265. 270. 273. My God. Look at that. And we crossed the river. Welcome to the River Club. Man, welcome to the Crossing the River Club. We have done it with a Bentley. This thing weighs a ton. Like literally it weighs a ton. And we have crossed the river with it because that's how crazy the speed was. So the Continental GT is definitely an exciting car. Lots of tune-up potential. I like it. And I'm going to go ahead and try to do a barrel in this thing. Hopefully our Pinata Drivatar doesn't fall out of the car. I hope we have our seatbelt on. And here we go. Look at that. Woo! Yeah, the steering isn't that great in this setup. I guess, you know, you go for speed all out. You kind of make compromises in other areas, such as handling, and that's what this kind of feels like. We got a little bit of a compromise. You have time. All right, we got to pause for a minute. Okay, just checking in on the comments. All right, here we go. All good. Everybody's good. All right, let me back up a little bit. You see how quickly it races backwards? Even reversing it is crazy fast. All right, just take a look. What a beauty. Beautiful car. All right, let's go. All right, we're gunning it, flooring it, 150 miles per hour and racing up real quick. Fourth gear, 200 miles. We're going 230. Fifth gear, 250. Wow. We just keep on going up. And I gotta now I tried to turn the steering wheel. Didn't really do much. And where are we going though? Look at this. What? Okay. I gotta do a better launch. All right, that launch was not that great, and I don't mean like launch from stop to go. I mean launch like off the ramp. All right, I turned too late, and I couldn't do the barrel. This is our last attempt though, because we got 2 more cars to try out, and I'm not done. Woo! Crazy tuning setup. Real fast. Can't believe a Bentley's driving like this, but it is. Woo! My gosh. Woo! Bong. Oh man, I thought I had it good. All right, let's go. We gotta do this barrel. We gotta turn this Bentley around. Continental GT. Here we go. Sun is out, morning time. We got some sunlight finally. And we're gonna take advantage of that, baby. Here we go. 6th gear, 265. What the heck? It didn't turn. And it just keeps on doing the same thing. Okay, fine. We do gotta retry. I gotta do 1 barrel in this. Come on. Can't just allow this car to do whatever it wants. Yep. Go straight up. There's always one car that makes you waste your time, and in this car pack, the European Automotive car pack, it's the Bentley that's making me waste all my time. Couldn't get the handling right, couldn't get the drift setup right. Now I can't get a barrel. Dang it. Skill issue. Ooh. This thing has so much power, it's crazy. Flooring it right now at 150. The acceleration is super fast. All right, we're at 250 already. There you go. 6th gear. All right, I gotta start turning. Bro, do you see how much I turn? I turn so much and this car doesn't want to turn. Just wants to go straight. What the heck? Making me waste my time. I still have 2 more cars to review in this pack. And we're just stuck on the Bentley. Dang it. Alright. Bigger angle, wider angle. We're coming from way back, whatever, to try to get on this ramp sideways. I don't want to waste my sunlight. Let me do a barrel. Okay, finally. Ah, I hit it again. That stupid tree. All right, there you go. What are you doing, Mustang? All right, here we go. This time around, I'm going to start early. I'm going to start turning way early. I see the ramp. We're coming. We're coming, ramp. All right, I'm going to start turning. I'm going to start turning. I'm going to start turn. And... oh, that was way too early. This time I went a little too hard on the early side. Gosh, that was a crazy jump, though. We'll take that. All right, can we do one more? I'm kind of having fun with this. So let me do one more. Let me do one more. That was kind of fun. Okay, that was a crazy jump. When unexpected things happen, I kind of like it. I'm a big fan of unexpected, spontaneous situations. In games, that is. Maybe not so much in real life, but here we go. Woo! Kangaroo style. Look at this. Nice view, huh? Just like that. Honk at these guys. They're about to take off together. That's fine. Fair play to them, and let's go. Alright. Start turning, start turning, start turning, start turning. Bong! That was it. I thought that was it. I'm still too far to the left. I feel like even with that, I still landed in the same exact spot. Where are you going? Alright, so we did do a barrel, I guess, decent enough. I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a crazy jump with this thing as we drive out back to home and go to the festival site. You know, do the usual. Hey, get off. These guys, all of a sudden there's so much traffic. There's like certain spots where there's almost too much traffic, and then there's other spots where like this, you're just going for miles and there's no car in sight. They're just parked cars. Okay, again, that turning, man, that turning. This car does not want to turn. All right, but we'll keep going. And there's our straight. That's gonna take us to the festival site. Let's go over there. Balloons are up, sun is out. All right, from here, I'm gonna gun it. Full throttle. We're going fast. We're going 250 miles per hour at this stage. 262. What the heck? Oh, look at those tornadoes, those twisters, whatever you want to call them. All right, that was nice. I like that. There you go, something unique. I like to do jump like that. Now let's go back home. That was your Bentley Continental GT, a monster of a car. If you tune it up for speed, you can get up to 270 something, 270 plus easily on this car, and it accelerates so super fast. It's fantastic. It's a lovely car to just have fun with and do crazy things in and crazy stunts in. With all that said, we're down for our third one. Here we go. Let's go home. And while we're here, why don't we do a wheel spin or something? Oh, not this wheel spin. I want to do a super wheel spin. So what do we get? No, I could have had 200,000, but I didn't. All right, I'm just going to collect prize, not waste any more, but go to my super wheel spin that I got from... what do we get it from? From one of those things that I unlocked earlier. 20, 120... credits only, but all right. I spent enough credits, so I can use the credits. I'll take that. We're going to collect... and we're gonna go back home. And our next car is gonna be the 2019 XE SV Project 8. This is that Jaguar sedan that I really like the looks of. So we're gonna go ahead and find it. We're gonna sort by manufacturer. We're gonna go to our Jaguar. If I can find it, there you have it. So where is Project 8? Now I got a lot of Jaguars. There's a Project 8. I like that color on this car. It's real nice. Right now, we have... let's do Forza Vista first. Alright, so looks real nice, guys, doesn't it? It's a beautiful looking car. Look at this. Right. Let's go around it a little bit. Oh, look at that. Beauty. Oh, quad exhaust. Rear looks real nice. in some ways, this is like a classic sedan look, but I like it. It's got like some BMW vibes going on. It's got its own Jaguar characteristics, Jaguar styling. And we're gonna open the door. Are we? All right, we're gonna hop in, right? There you go. Oh, where we go? Where are we going? I can never get this right. Okay, there we go. All right, basic interior. All right, we got a couple of screens though, fancy in a way, but classy. All right, nothing loud and crazy going on there. Right now, once again, this is a 2019. All right, so it's new enough that it's fancy, but it's got a Project 8 thing right there on the steering wheel bottom, but it's a regular circular 360-degree wheel. It's got that little Jaguar badge right there. Maybe there's a heads-up display or something, but we're gonna go ahead and actually go back. I don't want to drive right now. I want to see what kind of setup we got on this, and if we can get a drift on it, we would like that. Upgrades and tunes, finding tuning setup, and top speed is what we got right now. And this is what I have. So in yellow you see the new. All right, we could get up to 283 miles per hour in this car in performance class S2. That is nuts, but handling is going to be terrible at 282. At 272 the handling is really good, but it gets to 272.9 all-wheel drive. Man, I don't want to take that big of a hit to handling, but 272 is good. But this is 283, and this is kind of like a happy medium, right? So this is 282.9, but this is better than that. Well, no, slightly lower with 1,515 horsepower, all-wheel drive. My goodness, we're down with that. We're about to get that. We're going to try the speedy option first. Download, install, and then we'll try a drift setup, because Jaguars in this game, this is a secret that many people don't know about. It's a well-kept secret. It's a hidden gem of information I'm about to share with you, and that is that Jaguars in this game drift real nice. The muscles, the American muscles, drift really nice and smooth and slow and steady also, but Jaguars, they're fun. They're fun as drift cars in this game. So let's go ahead and try this out first. This is the speedy setup. Look at that. Mean looking front. I like it. All right, and then we're gonna just take it out for a spin. Woo! Okay, get set. Ooh, did you see that? Woo! Inside, that's what we got going on. Man, back out. Really, really cool. Oh man, turning is going to be the same as that Bentley in this tuning setup. Barely avoided that crash. All right, it drives very similar to that Bentley. I think it's because it's a similar setup. Sound is different though. Oh no! That's why you should drive on your side of the road, especially when you're going uphill and you don't have any visibility past the hill. That was dumb driving. But now we're going to correct our mistake and we're going to keep going. Woo! 175 just like that. All right, got to turn a lot for this thing to move. Woo! 200 miles an hour. It feels a little bit slower than the Continental GT tune that I had on. It's definitely not at the same level as that. But in terms of handling, it feels a little bit steadier than the GT. But the problem with this is that because it's still not great, when you slow down, the acceleration back up to high speed is not that great. It's not as good. It's great. It's not as good as that Continental GT setup. All right, here we go. 275, 276, 277. We launched at 277 miles per hour at 7th gear, 1,969. All right, that's the footage we got, 1,969, and that was less than the Continental GT. So that again, once it tells you or shows you that the GT, yeah, it was also a smaller car than this,
Horizon Arcade
but
will begin shortly. Good luck.
the acceleration on that car was just, you know, way better compared to this. Man, feels real nice. It's a nice drive. Up the hill again, down the hill. And this is that danger zone right here. Can't be going too fast here, or you're gonna crash in those houses over there. But we are very quickly at the stadium. Man, it does kind of ride nice though. From the transitions feel real good. Even though the handling numbers weren't that great on the tuning setup, but the transitions, if you are not just going crazy with your speed and you manage the brakes well, ooh, feels smooth. The weight shift, you feel it with the force feedback. That's real nice. No convoy, no thank you, champ. No thank you. We're in the middle of a live video. We can't be doing no convoys right now. Look at that. All right, this should be no problem getting into the stadium. Ooh, but handling is going to be a problem. Woo! All right, not the speediest of launches, but, you know, I had to be on the safer side because it was kind of swinging and swaying all over the place in the rear. But we do get to the soccer ball, and ping, that's what matters, taking the ball with us. Slow down, whip around, and go back the other way. Bye, ball. We're going through that tunnel, and then we got our last and final jump. This car's been fun, but I do want to turn it into a drifter. So after this, we are going to try a different tuning setup and take it out drifting and see if there's anything we can enjoy besides the speed in this car. All right, fast traveling all over. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. All right, here we go.
Arrived at your destination.
All right, speeding up, 5th gear, 200 miles per hour. We're going over 200, 240 almost. 6th gear, 250, 265, 270, 273. Okay, launched it at 273. Very nice. And we crossed the river. Welcome to the River Club. All right, we're at the River Club. And we joined by crossing the entire river. Very nice. Woo! All right, I gotta do a barrel, and then we'll go back home and we'll try the drift setup to see what's available out there in this car, and then we'll do a super wheel spin for just for luck. Woo! Man. Feels real good. You like that? I like that. Finally got a 360 or two without crashing. All right, here we go. This time we're gonna do the barrel. This car is fun. All right, this is a fun car. And I can imagine if you are willing to give up a little bit more speed on this for the top speed I'm talking about, if you're willing to give that up and you want to improve that handling, This could be a really good daily driver. And there we have it. We got the barrel way off, but look at that carry. We almost crossed the river just dragging. Ooh, I like it. I like it. It's silky smooth. All right, we gotta try one more time. I want to see if I can get close to the bridge. Just like the Bentley, the handling is not that great. The handling on this is better than the Bentley, though, for sure. The Bentley was just, that tuning setup I had on the Bentley was just crazy. Crazy speed, but like not something I would, you know, be using all the time because it was just not a comfortable drive. It was too chaotic, too panicky, too twitchy, too wobbly. This one is not. This is a little bit more stable. And we could turn it around, whip it around, get straight, you know. Very nice. $150. Very quick shifts. Alright, 6th gear, 230. 7th gear, 255, 260. Alright, back at it. There you go. Alright, good barrel, but again, way off. I guess we have to create a much bigger angle for it to really get closer to the bridge. Now we're just in the water. Alright, let's go ahead and try out some kind of a drift setup. I'm excited about that. Let me see what I can do. Alright, we go home. Find a good tuning setup. Maybe we'll drift around. Maybe that'll be a success. Oh, but then my drift settings are not working very well because of my stupid driver. I'm going to try it anyway. If it works, it works. If not, we'll switch out. All right, here we go. Search it up. Drift. Okay, that looks halfway decent. This one's better. All-wheel drive, though. I don't want all-wheel drive drifts. The braking is way too much. This is only 967 horsepower. Ooh, this looks real nice. All right, let's grab that. S1 860. This is going to be 1,307 horsepower. We're going down from 1,515. All right, that's what we were at, 1,515, but now we're down a little bit. Shouldn't make that much of a difference. We need less speed anyway. We're down 89,000 credits, and we're going to try and see what we can do with this drift setup. All right, go back, get on in. Let's see. And again, if I can't drift it right now, most likely it's because my driver's broken right now for the wheel, and I need to fix that. Yeah, I feel it already. Yeah, it's not great. All right, let me see though. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go up this drift zone. I might be able to do something here. Let's see. Drift zone coming up. 3rd gear feels like there's plenty of power here. Woo! Man. There you go. Woo! Oh, I like that. My gosh, this thing is nice. I told you about... Oh, no! You son of a... I told you about those Jaguar drifters. That stupid van threw me off, but... we turn it sideways and... Woo! You like that? I like that. Oh, man. That's awesome. So this thing is really something. All right, Project 8 Jaguar, super nice. Nice drift setup. Even though my wheel is broken right now because I need to upgrade my driver. This thing, man. Oh, buttery smooth. I'm missing power, I feel like, a little bit on this. Ooh, went a little too hard on that. Went a little too hard on that. But man, I was enjoying it. I'm gonna fail that. That's okay. Nobody cares. Oh, I didn't fail it. I still had enough time. Can you believe it? I thought I was totally failing that one, but I'm gonna get to keep my points. Whew. Second gear really seems to be the one. Third gear at high speed is fine. Woo! Guys, are you seeing this? My God. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. 100 miles an hour, 115 miles an hour drifting like that. That's crazy. I told you, these Jaguars are great. These Jaguars are amazing. All right. Wow. All right. This might be my favorite. That drift setup really got me going. Man, that was awesome. Let me know what you think about this. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to our last and final car of the car pack. And that one is the 1987. Oh, this is another good one. The 1987 AMG Hammer Wagon. And this is Mercedes-Benz, a 1987. We going there. Actually, I don't need to. You know what? Let me drift my way around home because we are very close to home. Why not have some fun? Look at that. Second gear. Oh, my God. Man, I don't have to do much work on this one. This thing likes to be sideways. There you go. Just like that. Very nice. A lot of fun. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, did I pass the house? I passed the house, y'all. I passed the house. I gotta go back. Oh, adrenaline rush times 10. Really, really nice. All right, let's go home. Let's pull up and then get to our last one, the Hammer Wagon. Wow, I don't want to get out of this car. This car is a lot of fun, but we got to get to our last one, our final one of the day, the European Automotive Car Pack. The Mercedes, the AMG Hammer Wagon. We got to go by manufacturer. We got to jump to Mercedes, Benz, And then where's the hammer wagon? Did I miss it? Or was it AMG? Let me do my cheat sheet real quick. Yeah, it's AMG. Mercedes-Benz AMG hammer wagon. Where is it? It's right here, supposed to be. It's like one of those things. I feel like I'm seeing it. It's right there in front of my eyes, but I can't see it. Right there. It says a taxi. Duh. All right. Performance class A right now. I don't know why. We're going to hop in. We're going to go for speed first, and then we're going to do drift again to wrap up. Because the station wagons also drift real nice in this game. Let's go down. Let's try to catch some speed. Search. No, not drift yet. Let's go for top speed, baby. Here we go. What do we get? Ooh. My current setup was a very drifty one, so we could just try the current setup, but it's got a stock tire compound. I'm not sure about that. But this one is going to get us 270.7 miles per hour. If we took it, the next... Wait, what? 270. All right, so this one is 275. The handling is terrible. All right, 275, but I will probably do it. 275... 276, that's nice. This is 275 flat, and this one is almost 276. 4.4 handling, 4.9 handling. All right, let's go for 275 flat, 1,356 horsepower. We'll come back for a drift setup later. Let's take this on and let's see what we can do with this bad boy. All right, here we go. 113,000 credits later. Wait, what happened? Did it not give me that? Are you serious? What just happened? Yeah, 275 flat. I wanted that. Download and install. What are you doing? Bye. Thank you. I gotta do things 2 times, 3 times in this game to make it work sometimes. But here we are. Back at it. Let's check out Forza Vista. Let's take a look around. You know, classic 1987. You're not gonna find nothing crazy in here. But we are gonna try to open up some doors. Look at that. Leather interior. You can open some... Ooh, look at that station wagon. You can fit a lot of kids in there. Grandpa's car. All right, there you go. Ooh, I like that. That wood trim. The hood don't pop? How come? The hood's gotta pop. What is this madness? We got the lights. And the bumper. I don't need the bumper settings. Why is the hood popping? That's very annoying. All right, let's go back. Let's try to get in here. Okay, so this is that classic, beautiful luxury. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. I remember these interiors, even in the 90s. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's take it out for a spin then. Got the airbag and everything in 1987. That's what we're talking about. Luxury. All right, the hammer wagon is here, y'all. Let's go. So this is our performance class S2 setup. Woo, so fast. I like this yellow finish on it too. Ooh. Oh man, that feels pretty good. Feels speedy, but not like super speed. Good acceleration, but not crazy. 170 miles per hour, 180 already, 190. 8 speeds. 217 miles per hour just now. Ooh, almost lost control. But we're gonna go straight in. Whew. Let's zoom out a little bit. This thing is fast. It's like a good fast. Oh man, I gotta say this European Automotive car pack I have enjoyed so far. I had forgotten how good it was. It's been such a long time since I got the car back and tried it out the first time. We're in 9th gear right now, going 242 miles per hour. 259. 10th gear, 263. 10 speed. This is a 10 speed. 1,741 in terms of our footage. The footage is good. Oh man, this thing is a monster. Little station wagon. Gramps' car. Ooh, I like it. All right, so those gears 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, really, 3, 4, 5, 6 are just almost like non-gears. Like, what is happening? The shifts just have to happen so quickly. But down here, you're fine. All right, driving in 7th right now, going 150 miles per hour, 160. Accelerates pretty quick at that point. All right, stepping on some brakes to kind of control a little bit of the movement that's happening in the rear. And then we got this crazy drop right here that's not my favorite, as you all know. 5th gear, 140. Going slowing down now, 100 miles an hour, 111. And then we're at the stadium at 130. There you go. Okay, so the steering is pretty good. Slow speeds, obviously. Very sharp. Turning radius is real nice, actually. All right. All right, nice transitions. The weight shift is real good. Oh man, this might be a really good drifter. The way it wants to go and then take control and balance itself is really nice. All right, so a lot of cars on the road again, but we're gonna take this Mercedes Hammer Wagon taxi cab into the stadium. Believe it or not, it's happening. Ooh, you son of a... We're still gonna do it. 174 miles per hour. Taxi is here, friends. Anybody need a ride? Nobody's in the soccer field, but look at that. Cartwheels and all that. Beautiful. This thing. Bong. We're just gonna take it. Bong. Goal. Oh, it didn't strike goal. Didn't strike goal. I think it... Yeah, see, we didn't do a goal. But anyway, great fun car. This is amazing fun car also. Wow, this car pack has so much potential. Like, there's these cars you can tweak a lot and have a lot of fun with. A lot of different kinds of fun. All right, we got a couple good drifters in UL1 so far. The electric is so fun. That Battista was amazing. I really enjoyed that car. It was so grippy, so nice. This one feels like it could be a really good drifter. It's a Mercedes-Benz, but we'll see. The Jaguar was just fantastic. You know, all of these cars have been great. And what's the last one I'm forgetting? Oh, the Continental GT. That was a bit of a crazy car, but the tuning setup that I found on it that brought it up to like such high speeds, every single car has crossed the river so far. I don't think I've found that in any car pack yet, but each of these cars, after tuning, all of them have ended up crossing the river. This is the last one left. Let's see if it does it. We're gonna go and fast travel over to our runway jump. Here we come. Bong. Fast travel. And there you go. We're here.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn
Man,
right.
so fast. Telling me to turn around, but I'm going to take the shortcut. And we have reached our destination at 150 miles per hour.
Arrived at your destination.
All right, here we go. Let's start on the inside now. We haven't got an inside look yet. Okay. Much quieter on the inside. All right, 200 miles per hour just crossed. Let me get back out and then. And here we go. 261 miles per hour. Is it gonna cross the river at that speed? I don't know. Whoa, it just did. Holy moly, what a crazy car. At 261, it got us through, and a Mercedes Hammer Wagon joins the River Club. Man, all these cars joining the River Club today. That's fantastic. Really cool. We got to do a barrel on this before I get into a drift setup, because I think the drift setup is going to be fantastic on this. I have a feeling, and I really would like to end on a good note like that. On last week's live stream, it didn't go too well. I tried to put something, whatever car I was driving, into a drift setup, and it didn't work out well at all. That was the Golf, I think, the Golf GT. But anyway, here we go. Wow. How you like that? All right, this round, we're going straight for the barrel. Oh man, 3, 4, 5, 6, quick succession. Those are crazy gear shift ratios, but I guess we got the speed for it. Ninth gear, 234, 240, 245. All right, let me go. No, didn't do it. Where are we going? Okay, on the island. On the island, near the middle of the river. Let me just go back this way, island to island. There you go. There you go. Look at this jump. Look at that air time. Just off a little hill. This thing is a monster. Woo! My goodness. This thing is amazing. All right, here we go. One more time. All right, we got to get a barrel in, guys. We got to get a barrel in. All right, let me start turning. Yes! Come on, finish the barrel. Almost. Didn't go all the way. And it's definitely not landing on the bridge. But, man, definitely fun car. I'm not going to give it... Oh, look at that rear view wiper. That rear windshield or rear window wiper is super cool. It activated when it got wet. That's super cool. Attention to detail. I appreciate that. Woo! All right, it's time to set it up to a drift. Let's go home and let's do some drifting with it. I hope there's a good setup that I can use that is pre-made and I don't have to do a lot of hard work trying to figure it out, because I won't. All right, back at it. Drift, search. All right, that's not going to be good. This one is promising. Drift slick rear wheel drive. 1300 horsepower. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. Performance class A rear. Okay, all-wheel drive. I don't want all-wheel drive. This feels promising also, but the horsepower is kind of on the lower side. Let me see what this one was. All right, so the slick tire compound might do it. But let me just look around a bit more. Drift rear wheel drive, 723 horse. That's not gonna do it, will it? 700 horsepower. In this game, 700 horsepower doesn't really do too much. This is a good setup, but also has sport tire compound. All right, so this is 711 horsepower. I don't know about that. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with the 723 horsepower. Maybe we'll be surprised. If not, we're going to try that other tire compound, and we're going to try it with a higher horsepower that is beyond 1,000. For a lot of the cars, I end up needing 1,000. All right, there we go. Let's see. All right. Okay. So far, not feeling confident. Let me try some e-brake action. Didn't feel like I had a lot of power there. It's a big car. That's the thing. If it was a smaller car, maybe 700, 800 would be fine. But the car this size, I'm not feeling like it's gonna do it. It is smooth though on the transitions. Yeah, fourth is not doing it. No, not at all. The tires still feel too grippy. Not enough power, right? That's what it is. Yeah, it's not too grippy. Not enough power. Not in third, and then in fourth we just get... Sorry, Van, get out of the way. Yeah, in fourth gear I really can't, though. Yeah, the acceleration in fourth is just not good enough. The power's there, but the acceleration is harder to get used to. There's a lot of potential, though. There's a lot of potential. All right. Oh, we haven't been checking car mastery in any of these, but we do need to go back, and I gotta try something else. Why don't we do another wheel spin just for the fun of it? Skip ahead. Ooh, I got the Impreza WRX. Okay, we'll collect that. Maybe send as a gift, because I don't really need that. I already have the car. Enjoy, champ. Send the gamer tag. Let them know where it came from. Zigzag. Done it. Alright, next up. Home. We gotta try it different. Let me try that other setup that I had that looked a lot better with more power. So we're gonna go back there. Upgrades. Find. Search, drift, search, and this drift slick, 1,300 horsepower. That'll do it. This looks good too with stock. Ooh, this got me intrigued. Performance class A, 1,368 horsepower. This is a better looking setup, but I'm kind of more intrigued by this. Let me try that. Looks like a crazy graph. I just want to try that. And we'll see what happens. All right, install it, please. We're done. Let's see. Stock tires. Crazy amounts of power. Okay, I think this might be better. This might be better than the last one. Definitely looks fun. Alright, I gotta get used to it, though. I gotta get used to it. I don't have it down. I don't have it down right now. Okay. the car kind of slides a little too far out. So I gotta use my right foot brake, left foot braking to my advantage here with this one, because it slides out way too much when you spin it out. There you go. Woo! Performance class A. Can you believe this? Oh man, that was awesome. All right, let me slow down a little bit. I need the e-brake there because I was catching a lot of speed. Ah. Look at that. Oh man. Ah. The stupid cars. There's always a car here. Woo! These stock tires are good. They're good for drifting. Maybe a little too grippy, and then the slide is just, it goes really wide. Alright, I'm not too sure about the slide. Woo! Alright, knock down a few trees, why not? I want to do one more round with this going up here. There you go. Okay. Wow. This thing. Oh, I crashed again. That spot. I hate that spot. Look at that. Wow. All right. I think I might have found the one I wanted. Woo! This is awesome. Let's turn. Yeah, see, the turns are really wide, so I'm constantly messing that up. But man, the drift and the control otherwise is pretty good. Just gotta get used to like the turning radius, how wide it goes. And that might have to do with the tire compound because it's sliding sideways a little too much. And maybe we find something that's given a similar horsepower, but maybe a different tire compound that'll be a little bit grippier. That might stop it from sliding way too much like it is right now in the stock setup. But anyway, guys, this is, I have to say, I'm a fan of this car pack. This is a good car pack. It's a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyable. Every single car crossed the river. You know, the river crossing club was bumping today. Every single car made it there. And then the drifts are also pretty good. Oh, look at these cars. Incredible. Great footage. Carrying a lot of distance, catching a lot of airtime. Super cool, super fun. All right, so I don't know what's my final verdict. It's hard to choose amongst these cars. I would have to say that the Bentley might be my least favorite in this car pack. It was a good one, but you know, compared to the other ones, maybe that's like the bottom one. I would put the electric above the Bentley only because the electric, I really found as a daily driver, the electric was pretty good. I was very impressed with its grip and handling and all of that. And I was like, wow, I could probably drive this car, you know, in free roam all the time if I wanted to. Because it was one of those cars that made you feel very confident while driving. So I appreciated that. The Bentley was still very good because of that crazy tuning setup we put on it. And it was so speedy. It was just nuts. right? The acceleration on that car maybe was the fastest that I've ever seen in this game. It was crazy, right? So that was, it had its charm, but it was a temporary thing. It's not something that I would be driving around all the time. This one is a good drift setup, but the favorite one, I think number one, is going to be the Jaguar Project 8. My gosh, that car was amazing. All right, with the drift setup, once we got that drift going, we found the right setup. It was incredible. It was incredible. And this drift setup, as you can see, is going, it's ripping. It's going great. All right, so let me know what you think about these, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.